be Big Bird. She says, I wish to hell you weren't. And I could never quite figure that out. So obviously we weren't quite intended for each other, I think. But I took one look at her, this girl, and I said, my God, I'm in love. And how much love at first sight can be real. And it's also one of the things, if you find you've loved somebody enough to want to marry them, tell them every day. Don't ever let it go by that you don't tell them. Because a lot of guys say to me, why don't you, I've never heard you, I know you well, never heard you act very loving towards your wife. Oh, she knows I love her. But they want to hear it. I want to hear it. You know.
We say it all the time.
A little love and affection, you know, and don't let that love die. But and love
Just don't
is
take
real.
it for granted, and it'll just, it's good.
Do we have another question? In the very back. Yes.
Yeah. They kind of alluded to it in the film, but how much of Oscar's persona slips into your own life?
So the question is, how much of Oscar's persona slips into your own life?
Not a lot.
Thanks. Well, yeah, I when Jim told me he was going to have me play two different characters, one a Grouch, and I had never played a character like that, so I actually learned a lot from my brother, who was a year and a half older than me, and he would feign Grouchdom to be funny, and his favorite saying when he went to school was "drop dead," and that was kind of popular there in 1950, and we don't say things like that on Sesame Street, so he's X-rated. And,
I don't think you're a lot like that.
no, I don't think so. Once in a great while, maybe in traffic. But I kind of figure I have a little computer in the head that says if somebody has a question, whatever is a nice answer, it won't be that. I've just twisted it around and make it negative. And for some reason, I've discovered a lot playing him that his negativity applied at the right moment can be very funny. And so that's what I do when I do him. You don't do me, I do me. Like I've had a feeling of that the puppet is the power of the puppet, because I put Big Bird on. Somehow I don't feel he would ever feel like that. I suppose if he'd started out as a grouchy character, you could see he was kind of the terrible terror bird. He could be awful, I suppose. But I see a child in him, and he just hopes that people will like him. Maybe I am reliving part of my childhood, except he only got bullied on that one show you saw. One of the reasons why he was blue at the end was that they criticized even his color. We were trying to cover lots of parts of why children might be able to associate with the bullying that they have to suffer. Because I knew I had a lot of it in school, and some it's pretty cruel. Now they can do it with Yik Yak and other things like that don't even have to. Don't even have to even say it to them. They can just put it out like saw an article this morning about Yik Yak. You don't even have to say who you are, and they just say so-and-so girl. So we're all betting when will you take your own life? I said they think that's funny, you know. So I think that there's so many things that can be helped if you show more love towards everyone else, and it comes back. It goes back to you.
So very true.